just got promoted.
Oh.
You will come.
Yes. January? I mean, I don't have to check my calendar or anything, so yeah, sure.
That makes me very happy. How are you?
Okay.
How are you feeling about everything?
About everything?
About Dad?
What about him?
How are you feeling about his death? Are you all right?
Yes, I am.
Honestly?
Yes.
In some ways, I think it was the right time. If there ever is a right time. Do you know what you want to do now?
No.
Do you want to stay here?
I don't know.
Do you want to go back to school?
I haven't thought about it.
Well, there's a lot to think about. How do you feel?
Physically, great. Except my hair seems kind of unhealthy. I wish there was something I could do about that.
Come on, Catherine.
What is the point of all these questions?
Katie, some policemen came by while you were in the shower.
Yeah?
They said they were checking up on things here, seeing how everything was this morning.
That was nice.
They told me they responded to a call last night and came to the house.
Yeah?
Did you call the police last night?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I thought the house was being robbed.
But it wasn't?
No. I changed my mind.
First, you call 911 with an emergency, and then you hang up on them.
Didn't really want them to come.
So why did you call?
Because I was trying to get this guy out of the house.
Who?
One of Dad's students.
Dad hasn't had any students for years.
No, he was Dad's student. Now he's a mathematician.
What was he doing in the house in the first place?
He's been coming by to look at Dad's notebooks.
In the middle of the night?
It was late. I was waiting for him to finish, and I thought he might have been stealing them.
Stealing the notebooks?
Yes.
Was he stealing them?
Yes, that's why I called the police.
What is this man's name?
Hal. Harold Dobbs.
The police said that you were the only one here.
Well, he left before they got here.
With the notebooks?
No, Claire, don't be stupid. There are over 100 notebooks. He was only stealing one of them, but he was stealing it so he could give it back to me. So I let him go so he could go play with his band on the north side.
His
It
band?
was late. He kept asking me to go with him, but I was like, yeah, right.
Is Harold Dobbs your boyfriend?
No.
Are you sleeping with him?
What? No. Oh, he's a math geek.
And he's in a band? A rock band?
No, a marching band. He plays the trombone. Yes, a rock band.
What is the name of his band?
How should I know?
Harold Dobbs didn't tell you the name of his rock band?
No, I don't know. Look in the paper. They were playing last night. They do a song called Imaginary Number that doesn't exist.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to understand. Is Harold Dobbs...
Oh, stop saying Harold Dobbs.
Is this person?
Harold Dobbs exists.
I'm sure he does.
He's a mathematician at the University of Chicago. Call the fucking math department.
Don't get upset. I'm just trying to understand. I mean, if you found out a creepy grad student was trying to take some of Dad's papers and you called the police, I'd understand.
Thank you.
And if you were out here partying, drinking with your boyfriend, I'd understand. But the two stories don't go together.
Because you made up the boyfriend story. I was here alone.
Harold Dobbs wasn't here?
No. Yes, he was here, but we weren't partying.
You weren't drinking with him?
No.
This was sitting right here. Who were you drinking champagne with?
No one.
Are you sure?
Yes.
The police said that you were abusive. They said you were lucky they didn't haul you in.
Oh, these guys were assholes, Claire. They wouldn't go away. They wanted me to fill out a report.
Were you abusive?
This one cop kept spitting on me when he talked. It was disgusting.
Did you use the word dickhead?
Oh, I don't remember.
Did you tell the one cop to go fuck the other cop's mother?
No.
That's what they said.
Not with that phrasing.
Did you strike one of them?
They were trying to come in the
Oh
house.
my God.
I pushed him a little.
They said you were either drunk or disturbed.
They were trying to come in here and search my house.
You called them.
Yes, but I didn't really want them to come, but then they did come. And then they started acting like they owned the place, pushing me around, calling me girly, smirking at me, laughing. They were assholes.
These guys were perfectly nice. They were off duty and they took the trouble to come back here at the end of their shift. They were very polite.
Well, people are nicer to you.
Katie, would you like to come to New York?
Yes, I told you. I will come in January.
You could come sooner. We'd love to have you. You could stay with us. It'd be fun.
I don't want to.
Mitch has become an excellent cook. It's like his hobby now. He buys all these gadgets. Garlic press, olive oil sprayer. Every night there's something new. Delicious, wonderful meals. The other night, he made vegetarian chili.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Stay with us for a while. It'd be fun.
Thanks. I'm okay here.
Chicago is dead. New York is so much more fun. You can't even believe it.
You know, the fun thing is really not where my focus is at the moment.
I think New York would be a really fun and safe place for...
I don't need a safe place, and I don't want to have any fun. I'm perfectly fine here.
You look tired. I think you could use some downtime.
Downtime.
Katie, please, you've had a very hard time.
I am perfectly okay.
I think you're upset and exhausted.
I was fine until you got here.
Yes, but then
Catherine?
Who was that?
Catherine?
Paradox. Okay, you know what? I don't need it. All right, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. And then you swoop in here with your soothing tone of voice and all your questions and, are you okay? And, oh, the poor policeman. You know, I think the fucking policemen can handle themselves. And bagels and bananas and jojoba and come to New York and vegetarian chili. I mean, it really pisses me off. So just save it.
I'm Claire. Catherine's sister.
Oh, hi, Hal. Good to meet you. I hope it's not too early. I was gonna try and get some work done
Yes.
before.
Sure, okay.
That's Harold Dog.
Yes.
He's cute.
Oh,
He's a mathematician.
I think you owe me an apology, Claire.
We need to make some decisions, but I shouldn't have tried to start first thing in the morning. I don't want an argument. Maybe Hal would like a bagel.
Oh my god. receptionist may have gotten a bit out of control.
Oh, come on, it's great. Come on in.
I'm okay.
Oh, we're done playing, I promise.
No thanks.
You want a beer?
I'm okay.
Right one.
Okay. How many people are in there?
It's down to about 40.
40?
Yep, just the hardcore partiers.
My sister's friends.
No, mathematicians. Sister's friends like hours ago. The guys were really pleased to be asked to participate. They worshipped your dad.
It was Claire's idea.
It was good.
The performance of Imaginary Number was sort of moving.
Good funeral. I mean, not good, but
No. Yeah.
Can you believe how many people came?
I was surprised.
I think you would have liked it. Sorry, it's not my place to.
No, you're right. Everything was better than I thought.
You look great.
Yeah, Claire gave it to me.
Well, I like it.
It doesn't really fit.
No, Catherine. It's good.
When do you think they'll leave?
Oh, no way to know. Like, mathematicians are insane. I went to this conference in Toronto last fall. I'm young, right? I'm in shape. I thought I could hang with the big boys. Wrong. I have never been so exhausted in my life. 48 straight hours of partying, drinking, drugs, papers, lectures.
Drugs?
Amphetamines mostly. I mean, I don't. Some of the older guys, they are really hooked.
Really?
Yeah, they think they need it.
Why?
They think math is it's a young man's game. You know, speed keeps them racing. It makes them feel sharp. There's this fear that your creativity kind of peaks around 23. Then it's all downhill from there. You know, once you hit 50, it's over. You might as well start teaching high school.
That's what my father thought.
I don't know. Some people stay prolific.
Not many.
No, you're right. Really original work, it's all young guys.
Young guys.
Young people.
But it is men, mostly.
Oh, there are some women.
Who?
There's a woman at Stanford. Cannot remember her name.
Sophie Germain?
Yeah, I've probably seen her at meetings. I just don't think I have met her.
She was born in Paris in 1776.
so I have definitely never met her.
She was trapped in her house. You know, the French Revolution was going on, terror. She had to stay inside for safety, and so she passed the time reading in her father's study, the Greeks. Later, she tried to get an education, but the schools didn't allow women. So she wrote letters. Oh, she wrote to Gauss. She used a man's name, Antoine Auguste Leblanc. She sent him some proofs involving a certain kind of prime number, important work. He was delighted to correspond with such a brilliant young man. Dad gave me a book about her.
Oh, stupid. Sophie Germain, of course.
Oh, you know her?
Germain primes.
Right.
Yeah, they're famous. You double them and add one, you get another prime. Like 2. 2 is prime. Double plus 1 is 5. Also prime.
Right. Or 92,305 times 2 to the 16,998th power plus 1.
Right.
That's the biggest one. The biggest one known.
Did he ever find out who she was? Gauss.
Oh, yeah. Later, a mutual friend told him that the brilliant young man was a woman. He wrote to her, "A taste for the mysteries of numbers is excessively rare. But when a person of the sex which, according to our customs and prejudices, must encounter infinitely more difficulties than men to familiarize herself with these thorny researches, succeeds nevertheless in penetrating the most obscure parts of them, then, without a doubt, she must have the noblest courage, quite extraordinary talent, and superior genius." I memorized it.
Sorry, I'm a little drunk.
It's okay. I'm sorry about yesterday. I wasn't helpful. About the work you're doing. Take as long as you need upstairs.
You were fine. I was pushy.
I was awful.
No, my timing was terrible. Anyway, you're probably right.
What?
About it being junk.
Yes.
I read through a lot of his stuff today. Just skimming. Except for the book I stole.
Oh, God. I'm sorry about that.
No, you were right.
Well, I shouldn't have called the police.
It was my fault.
No.
The point is, that book, I'm starting to think it's the only lucid one, really. And there's no math in it.
No.
I mean, I'll keep reading, but if I don't find anything in a couple days.
Back to the drums.
Yeah.
And your own research.
Such as it is.
What's wrong with it?
It's not exactly setting the world on fire.
Oh, come on.
No, it sucks, basically.
Harold.
My papers get turned down for the right reasons. My stuff is trivial. The big ideas aren't there.
Well, it's not about big ideas. It's about work. You have to chip away at the problem.
That's not what your dad did.
Well, I think it was, in a way. He'd attack a question from the side, from some weird angle, sneak up on it, grind away at it. He was slogging. He just did it so much faster than anyone else that from the outside it looked magical.
I don't know.
I'm just guessing.
Plus, the work was beautiful. It's streamlined. You know, no wasted moves like a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. You know, it's just elegant.
Yeah.
And that's what you can never duplicate. At least I can't. That's okay. At a certain point, you realize it's not going to happen. So you readjust your expectations. I enjoy teaching.
You might come up with something.
I'm 28.
Have you tried speed? I heard it helps.
Yeah. Speed.
So Hal,
Yeah.
what do you do for sex?
What?
At your old conferences? Travel, room service, tax-deductible sex, big hotel beds.
Maybe. I don't know.
So, what do you do? All you guys.
Well, we are scientists. So there's a lot of experimentation.
I see.
Huh.
That was nice.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Again?
yeah.
You know, I always liked you.
You did.
Yeah, even before I met you. I kept glimpses of you when you visited your dad's office at school. I wanted to talk to you, but I thought, no, you do not flirt with your doctoral advisor's daughter.
Especially when your doctoral advisor's crazy.
Oh, yeah, especially then.
You came here once. 4 years ago. Do you remember?
Sure, I can't believe you do. I was dropping off a draft of my thesis for your dad. Jesus, I was nervous.
You looked nervous.
Can't believe you remember that.
I remember you. I thought you seemed not boring.
been up?
A while.
Did I oversleep?
No.
Is your sister up?
No. She's leaving in a couple hours. I should probably wake her.
No. Let her sleep. She was doing some pretty serious drinking with the theoretical physicist last night.
I'll make her some coffee when she gets up.
Sunday mornings, I usually go out, get the paper, have some breakfast.
Okay.
Do you want to come?
Oh. No. I ought to stick around until Claire leaves.
Okay. Do you mind if I stay?
No. You can work if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I?
Do you want to?
Do you want me to go?
Do you want to go?
No, I want to stay here with you.
Oh.
I would like to spend the day with you, if possible. I'd like to spend as much time with you as I can. Unless, of course, I'm coming on way too strong right now and scaring you, in which case I'll begin backpedaling immediately. How embarrassing is it if I say that last night was wonderful?
It's only embarrassing if I don't agree.
So?
Don't be embarrassed. Here,
What's this?
a key.
Ah.
Try it.
Where?
Bottom drawer of the desk in my dad's office.
What's in there?
There's only one way to find out, Professor.
No. Okay.
Good morning.
Please, don't yell. Please.
Are you all right?
No. Those fucking physicists.
What happened?
Thanks a lot for leaving me alone with them.
Where were your friends?
My stupid friends left. It's only 11 o'clock. They all had to get home and pay their babysitters or bake bread or something. I'm left alone with these lunatics.
Why did you drink so much?
I thought I could keep up with them. I thought they'd stop. They didn't. Oh, God, have another tequila.
You want some coffee?
In a minute. That band,
Yeah.
they were terrible.
They were okay. They had fun, I think.
Well, as long as everyone had fun. Your dress turned out all right.
I love it.
You do.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
I was surprised you even wore it.
I love it, Claire. Thanks.
You're welcome. You're in a good mood.
Should I not be?
No, are you kidding? I'm thrilled. I'm leaving in a few hours.
I know.
The house is a wreck. Don't try to clean it up yourself. I will hire someone to come in.
Thanks. You want your coffee?
No thanks.
You know, it's no trouble.
Hold on a second, Katie. I'd still like you to come to New York.
Yes. January.
I'd like you to move to New York.
Move.
Would you think about it for me? You could stay with me and Mitch at first. There's plenty of room. Then you could get your own place. I've already scouted some apartments for you. Really cute places.
What would I do in New York?
What are you doing here?
I live here.
You could do whatever you want. You could work, you could go to school.
I don't know, Claire. This is pretty major.
I realize that.
I know you mean well. I'm just not sure what I want to do. I mean, to be honest, you were right yesterday. I do feel a little confused. I'm tired. I think I'd like to take some time to figure things out.
You could do that in New York.
And I could do that here.
But it would be so much easier for me to set you up in an apartment in New York.
I don't need an apartment. I'll stay in the house.
We're selling the house.
What?
I'm selling it.
When?
I'm hoping to do the paperwork this week. I know it seems sudden.
No one was here looking at the place. Who are you selling it to?
The university. They've wanted the block for years.
I live here!
Honey, now that Dad's gone, it doesn't make sense. It's in bad shape. Costs a fortune to heat. It's time to let it go. Mitch agrees. It's a very smart move. We're lucky we have such a great offer.
Where am I supposed to live?
Come to New York!
I don't believe this.
It'll be so good. You deserve a change. It would be a whole new adventure for you.
Why are you doing this?
I want to help.
By kicking me out of my house?
It was my house, too.
Oh, you haven't lived here for years.
I know that. You were on your own. I really regret that, Katie.
Don't.
I know I let you down. I feel awful about it, and now I want to help.
You want to help?
Yes,
Dad's dead.
I know.
He's dead. Now that he's dead, you fly in for the weekend and decide you want to help. You're late! Where have you been? Where were you 5 years ago? You weren't helping then.
I was working.
I was here. I lived with him alone.
I was working 14-hour days. I paid off every bill here. I paid off the mortgage on this 3-bedroom house while I was living in a studio in Brooklyn.
You had your life. You got to finish school.
You could have stayed in school.
How?
I would have done anything. I told you that. I told you a million times to do anything you wanted.
What about Dad? Someone had to take care of him.
He was ill. He should have been in a professional care situation.